Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Honeyy Group Women's T20 League match number 6 to get underway. I've got to my left over here Anusha, captain of VIZAG Dolphins. To her left, we've got Sneha Dipti, captain of VIZIANAGARAM ROYALS. And to her left, it is the match referee CH Ravikant Reddy. Sneha, you've got the coin. Tails it is. Heads it is Sneha. Can you come over here? Sneha, you won the toss. So what are you going to do over here?
Like to bowl first.
Any reason behind bowling first?
We felt chasing would do good because yesterday things didn't work for us. Hopefully today things work.
Okay, so now what is the target in your mind?
Between 110 to 115?
So you're comfortable in chasing that?
Yes.
All the best for the game. You're going to be batting first. So do we see any change in your side, or it's going to be same, or you're going to have any?
Same 11. No, one change is there. In place of Harshita, Vaishnavi is playing. So we are looking forward to bat nicely.
And what is the target you are looking to set over here?
120 plus.
Okay, all the best for the game. The news from the center is that VIZIANAGARAM Royals have won the toss and they're going to be bowling first.
మీరు సొంత ఇల్లు కొనాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీరు ఇల్లు కట్టుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ ఖాళీ స్థలంలో నిర్మాణం చేద్దామనుకుంటున్నారా? అయితే సంప్రదించండి హనీ గ్రూప్.
ఈ డిజిటల్ ప్రపంచం మీ చేతిలో చిక్కాలంటే మీకొక స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కావాలి. మరి అలాంటి స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కోసం నా స్మార్ట్ చాయిస్ సెల్ పాయింట్. మీ అన్ని మొబైల్ అవసరాలకి ఒకే ఒక పాయింట్.
చూసారా? సంతోషం. ఎందుకు? సిఎంఆర్లో షాపింగ్ అంటేనే ఇట్స్ స్పెషల్. సొంత మగ్గాలపై నేసిన పట్టు చీరలు, కొత్త డిజైన్స్, కొత్త కలర్స్. చూడాలా?
సిఎంఆర్ షాపింగ్ మాల్, ద ఒకే ఒక షాప్.
చూసారా? సంతోషం. ఎందుకు? సిఎంఆర్లో షాపింగ్ అంటేనే ఇట్స్ స్పెషల్. సొంత మగ్గాలపై నేసిన పట్టు చీరలు, కొత్త డిజైన్స్, కొత్త కలర్స్. చూడాలా?
సిఎంఆర్ షాపింగ్ మాల్, ద ఒకే ఒక షాప్.
చూసారా? సంతోషం. ఎందుకు? సిఎంఆర్లో షాపింగ్ అంటేనే ఇట్స్ స్పెషల్. సొంత మగ్గాలపై నేసిన పట్టు చీరలు, కొత్త డిజైన్స్, కొత్త కలర్స్. చూడాలా?
drive. That will really boost her confidence as she progresses in her innings. Few good balls from the sweet part of that. There you see, that was the only concern for us in the second game. It's now drizzling down. That's going to be down the leg side, will be called wide. So the first extra. And now we're going to see the groundsman quickly moving towards the covers. Yeah, there you see. It's coming down slowly. The showers aren't big enough here, but it's just a drizzle at the moment. But you all want to be ready before it gets heavy. All the eyes on the umpire. When does it signal to the ground staff to get the covers on? We don't want any hiccups or stops in the game. Full toss driven, but straight to the extra cover. She would be disappointed that she couldn't put that one into the gap. After one, score is 2 without loss. Oh, it's getting heavier. It's getting heavier, and will we see the umpires take the field off? No, at the moment they seem to be satisfied with this one. Maybe it's not that heavy, which can change the conditions or disturb the fielders or the batters and concentrating. At this moment they're fine with this one. They want to carry on, but how long is the question over here? Captain Anusha opening the innings over here with Gundapalli Udvita. Two on the board with second over in progress and slight drizzle going on. Once again, she wants to check her guard. Just coming down the track and opening the face of the blade down towards the third man. Now inviting in the commentary box is Christopher from West Indies. Good afternoon, Christopher. Really thank you, KB, for inviting me over here. It is a wonderful atmosphere over in Andhra Pradesh, and I'm really trying to enjoy the conditions over here, trying to learn something over here in Andhra trying to learn the culture of this state. And what a good initiative it has been taken by Unrecorded Association to get such a wonderful platform for these women, trying to make sure that they are getting the right platform to execute the talent. We have seen a lot of women coming out and showing the mettle that what they have got in there. Just a play and miss over there, not sure whether should go on the front foot or on the back foot. Just going past the outside edge. Yeah, we are into the the second over, and the score is 5. Admo 1 with that single. It will take to 5 now. Yes, if you talk about Padmaja, she has also been a very good find. Bowling up in the power play, letting the ball to swing. That was a rare mistake from the wicket keeper, letting it go to the hands. And that's going to be Bize over there to finish up the second over. After 2, scoring 6 without loss. Good sign is that there is no drizzle now. It's gone off, and that is what we wanted to see. No breaks in the game. Maybe a fair contest going on. 20 over the side. No delay. No pause. That is what we don't want to see. At the moment, she's opened the face of the blade, running blindly, but good call over here. Image is sent back over here by her partner. Udvita with Captain Anusha. Anusha couldn't do much in the last game. Shown signs that she's a good striker of a ball in the first game. That's good. Batting over there, showing the full face of the blade. Oh no, poor backing up, but then maybe somewhere Udvita was backing up too much, and that's what Captain Anusa realized, that there's no second run on over there. So can she fire today? Can she? That is the big question. Oh no, it's coming down now. It's coming down, and there you see the covers also coming out. Now the umpire has taken the time. Now finally they decide it's time to leave the field. They cannot hang on too long, because if they do, this slow drizzle will definitely change the condition of the pitch and it will get wet. So that's a good move from the umpires. They think now it's time to take off the field. And before the interruption of the play, score is 7 without loss over here for VIZAG Dolphins in the third over. Oh, it's getting heavy now. It's getting heavier. All the covers will come up now into the ground, and they'll cover whole ground over here. That is what the facility over here you have it. Lot of covers to have it. They make sure that the playing condition is not changed when the covers are taking off. Stay tuned for the next update when this game will get underway and how many overs will be cut off.
The wait has come to an end and the countdown has begun. So put your hands together for the Andhra Premier League. Sit back and welcome the best cricket league. We're here to break records and bring in the heat. Regardless the weather, my vision is winning. My pride is my price. This is what we've been breathing. It's in our blood, just what keeps our heart beating. So rise for the anthem, cause champions are coming.
వాడు మన ఊరి పిల్లాడు వాడు మన ఊరి పిల్లాడు వాడు మన ఊరి పిల్లాడు మన మధ్య పెరిగాడు ఆట కోసం పెట్ట దాటి వచ్చేసాడు చూడు వాడి చూడలేమో బుల్లెట్టు వాడి పెట్టేమో రాకెట్టు చెప్పెట్టు వాడు వాడిందే ఆంధ్ర క్రికెట్టు వాడి పాలేమో బుల్లెట్టు తీస్తాడు వికెట్టు చెప్తున్నా రాసుకో ఆంధ్ర కొట్టేశాడు ఎదురు లేకుండా తాడు మన ఊరి జెండా కొట్టర డప్పు కొట్టర డప్పు కొట్టర డప్పు
This is Andhra Premier League.
కొట్టర డప్పు కొట్టర డప్పు కొట్టర డప్పు కొట్టర డప్పు కొట్టర 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 డప్పు కొట్టర డప్పు
Hello. Hello. Yeah, bringing you the latest update on the game after the rain has stopped. The covers are off, and now the game has been reduced to 14 overs a side, where four bowlers can bowl three each and one bowler 2 overs. So that's the latest news from the match officials that now this game will be played 14 overs a side.
Fielder moving back. Mid-on now being sent back at long on by captain Sneha Dipti. Down the leg side. She's been all over in this over. Short, full, outside off stump, down the leg side. Maybe just because of that break, she's lost her rhythm and control over there. Before the rain, she was bowling well and in the line of the stumps, but now after rain, she's not found a line in length over here. Maybe she has not warmed up well there. In the air, and one bounce, straight to the fielder, directed. It's a direct hit, but she's made her ground. That's a good running from her. After 3, score is 18 without loss.
మీరు సొంత ఇల్లు కొనాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీరు ఇల్లు కట్టుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ ఖాళీ స్థలంలో నిర్మాణం చేద్దామనుకుంటున్నారా? అయితే సంప్రదించండి హనీ గ్రూప్.
ఈ డిజిటల్ ప్రపంచం మీ చేతిలో చిక్కాలంటే మీకు ఒక స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కావాలి. మరి అలాంటి స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కోసం నా స్మార్ట్ చాయిస్ సెల్ పాయింట్. మీ అన్ని మొబైల్ అవసరాలకి ఒకే ఒక పాయింట్.
Shopping mall, the ఒకే ఒక shop.
Driving it beautifully. Fielder's there in the deep. Oh, almost had the boundary, but then she just pulls that one in time. 2 more runs over here. She has shown positivity. She's moving on straight away after the break, which was there because of the rain. And after rain, when the game is started, she has started to begin to play in her style. For what she's been known, that's aggressive mode, taking up the challenge, throwing herself to the bowlers. That is good cricket. Intelligence, you can say. Both the batters knowing that the fielders are standing on the edge of the circle, so playing with a soft end and going for a quick single. Talking about partnerships in this tournament, there has been a few good partnerships. The best is of 101, and there you see first wicket down over here. Udvita playing completely wrong line. That wasn't that shot where she could have pulled this one away, but she's missed it, but the bowler hasn't. She gets the first breakthrough over here for the Royals. And Dolphins 1 down. New batter walking out in the middle is Pushpalata. Striking it into the 80s. That tells you that she keeps on tickling the score. But now she has to deal with Padmaja. As I told you, she has been a real fine in this tournament as a fast bowler, along with Jyoti. And straight away, what a shot that was from the sweet part of that on the front foot, driving it to the covers for a couple. She gets up and underway for 2 more. Better approach from Pushpalatha. Maybe something that needs to be learned from her by Udvita, where she was playing across the line. She's showing the full face of the blade to the delivery and letting it come close to her body. That is a key over here in her shot selection and in compared to Udvita. Full again, she waits, and this time again she gets past the inner circle fielder. But there's a protection this time around outside the circle. Straight to the sweeper cover just for a single. And after 4, score is 24 with a loss of 1. Leg spin under the tag. That's been put away easily into the gap. Down to her as a third man through the offside. That's the first boundary away for Pushpalatha. She's looking positive. She's trying to take on the bowler. An appeal for a leg before, but no doubt says the umpire might have been a slight inside edge or going maybe just down the leg side. Playing it through the offside for a single. That's good feeling by the fielder, covering up good ground in quick time and making sure that she doesn't let extra run over there, just keeping the batters to a single. Sai Pujita, right arm leg break. That's wide. It was short and it was away and was out of the reach of the batters, so and was away from that wide line. It's another extra in this innings. That's a 4th wide. Flied it and playing it along the car, but that's more like playing a safe shot over here this time, knowing that she's into the attack to pick up wickets. Yes, the power play's over, and you could see 4 fielders outside the circle. Just needs to spot on what she's bowling. Needs to be careful when she's bowling googly. That's another delivery with a flatter trajectory, but less pace than that. And after 5, score is 32 with a loss of 1 wicket. From the commentary box, and we had right arm leg spin operating, and now it's gonna be left arm orthodox from the academy end, Bhavna. Starts with a little bit loose over there outside off stump, but making it easier for batter to put it away through the offside for a single. She's a wonderful left arm orthodox bowler, and most of the time whenever she bowls in the middle order, 63% of times is that she picks up a wicket. 65% chance there that she picks up a wicket, she breaks the partnership. But at the moment, these two going very well over here. 21 was added for the first wicket, and now 13 for the second one. She was thinking it's going to turn away, maybe it's going to be called wide, but then it was not to that over there. The ball just holding up a line. The best part about this over has been that she hasn't bowled too quick. She's just tried to toss it up and try to get some turn, but she's not able to get that turn. 2 more runs over here to the total. That will take the total to 38. Oh, there you see the confirmation has been made. It was checked by the third umpire, and it's a boundary away, not 2. It's 4 runs. Down the track she comes, hitting it towards the long off for an easy single, and Swept straight to the field. What's this? Oh no! Oh dear! She's missed a chance. That could have been a big wicket and a wicket of a captain. And she's missed it over there. The best part was the ball fielder did everything right over there. Picked up the ball in time.
ఖాళీ స్థలంలో నిర్మాణం చేద్దామనుకుంటున్నారా? అయితే సంప్రదించండి హనీ గ్రూప్.
ఈ డిజిటల్ ప్రపంచం మీ చేతిలో చిక్కాలంటే మీకు ఒక స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కావాలి. మరి అలాంటి స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కోసం నా స్మార్ట్ చాయిస్ సెల్ పాయింట్. మీ అన్ని మొబైల్ అవసరాలకి ఒకే ఒక పాయింట్.
చూసారా? సంతోషం. ఎందుకు? సిఎంఆర్లో షాపింగ్ అంటేనే ఇట్స్ స్పెషల్. సొంత మగ్గాలపై నేసిన పట్టు చీరలు, కొత్త డిజైన్స్, కొత్త కలర్స్. చూడాలా?
CMR Shopping Mall, the ఒకే ఒక shop.
Yes, chance gone down. She was miles short of the ground. Only thing which did not happen was bowler not grabbing the ball to disturb the furniture. High arm action over there for Pujita, trying to bowl most of the time the googlies. Maybe the leg spin is her stock up delivery. Most of the deliveries is just going straight with the arm and trying to get the ball in to the right hander. So that's what she's been doing over here. Not much of a leg spin she bowls. This time it's a leg spin and put away into the gap in front of square leg into mid wicket region for 4 runs. Easy going from the captain. This is what happens when you give a chance to a player of her class and caliber. She's trying to use her height to good effect. That was a perfect example how to use the reach of your when you're so blessed with that height. And then cleverly done it, getting it to the offside and change the strike. Doesn't want to make that mistake again, which they used to tried in the last ball, hitting straight to the field and then ran away for a run. So maybe both of them have learned from the mistake. Oh, he should nick this one now. Keeper was delighted, but seems to be nothing. There was no edge, nothing, just going past that outside edge. Yeah, that's spun away from her. Again, turn. That was a leg spin, getting onto the front foot and pushing into the gap. Just for a single. After 7, score is 46 with a loss of 1 wicket.
మీరు సొంత ఇల్లు కొనాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీరు ఇల్లు కట్టుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ ఖాళీ స్థలంలో నిర్మాణం చేద్దామనుకుంటున్నారా? అయితే సంప్రదించండి హనీ గ్రూప్.
ఈ డిజిటల్ ప్రపంచం మీ చేతిలో చిక్కాలంటే మీకు ఒక స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కావాలి. మరి అలాంటి స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కోసం నా స్మార్ట్ చాయిస్ సెల్ పాయింట్. మీ అన్ని మొబైల్ అవసరాలకి ఒకే ఒక పాయింట్.
చూసారా? సంతోషం. ఎందుకు? సిఎంఆర్లో షాపింగ్ అంటేనే ఇట్స్ స్పెషల్. సొంత మగ్గాలపై నేసిన పట్టు చీరలు, కొత్త డిజైన్స్, కొత్త కలర్స్. చూడాలా?
CMR Shopping Mall, the ఒకే ఒక shop.
Moving ahead in this game, it's 46 for 1 now, with 7 more left in this game. How many runs can they put on? Will they put on 50 or 60 more with 9 wickets in hand? Snare, just get it at the time. It's been referred upstairs. She does a good job to get to the ball, but has she thrown the ball in time? That's key. Maybe they needed a directed. That look from her face tells her that she needed a directed to get her out. And there you see, third umpire. It's Conway's decision that it's not out. She made her ground in time, and that's what the look at the first impression from Snare gave it to that. She knew she needed a director to break this partnership. No, the moment she missed it, she knew she's going to make her ground. Down the track she comes and hits it over the top of the bowler's head. Can she get into the fence? No, with 3 bounces just for a single. Another good partnership built on over here by Anusha and Pushpa Lata. For the first wicket, it was Udvita and Anusha putting on 21, and now it's 27 for the second wicket between Lata and Anusha. Straight to the shot, mid-wicket fielder. Where is she running? Maybe she's too eager to get on strike, but she needs to know the value of her wicket. She cannot get out and fall run out. We saw what happened in the last game. 4 of the batters getting run out in the process, just trying to get a strike. Down the track she comes, gets to the pitch of the ball and then driving it crisply at long off for a single. One thing you have observed that these women are good against spin. They're not hesitating to use their feet. Most of the time they're getting to the pitch of the ball and then playing the short. This time from the crease, slogged it in front of mid-wicket for 4 runs. And that brings up 50 over there of VIZAG Dolphins. Captain gets a fair off the boundary away and she takes a score to 28. With an angle she's bowling round the wicket. That option and that shot becomes more easier until you don't miss it. When it's just bowled outside of them. Down the track again she comes. A fielder in the deep. Can't stop that one. Long off was standing wide. And she played to her right. And fielder trying to get to that one. But she couldn't stop that one. Another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries over here for captain. Last over was expensive from Bhavna, gave away 11 runs, and courtesy to the aggression shown over there by captain Anusha. She's trying to take on the bowler. Field does well, but couldn't prevent this one, to stop this one. She got to the ball, but couldn't keep the ball into the play, and that raced away to the foul after ricocheting of a body. These two on the move. These two taking on the bowlers. Now they started to spend a good time. It's time to accelerate now. Partnership 40. Oh, lucky. She gets an inside edge. Maybe a little bit of casual approach over there by the batter. Should be fortunate that it did not run onto the stumps after she got casual over there on the last ball. Should have gone for a good try over there through the offside, which we saw on the last ball. She played a glorious drive through the offside. That could have been no better option. Staying on the back foot. For that, it should be too short. This time swings it to the onside fielder. Long on will cut this one off. A lot of hard work and thinking now need to be done by Captain Sneha Dipti. At whom should she go now? Because it's making it difficult for her and her bowlers to stop these two. The Spanish of 43. That is third best over here in the Honeyy Group Women's T20 League. Top partnership for any wicket over here in Honeyy Group Women's T20 League is 103. That was between Jhansi Lakshmi and Shirisha. No, you cannot do that, Captain. You need to set an example and you let it go through the hands. And after 9, score is 68. खराब फील्डिंग का मुजाहरा पिछली गेंद पर वहाँ कप्तान के द्वारा, और अब स्वयं कप्तान इस तरह की गलतियां करेंगे तो क्या उदाहरण आप रखेंगे अपने खिलाड़ियों के लिए। पिछला ओवर भी काफ़ी महंगा, 11 रन आए पिछले ओवर से, तो पिछले 2 ओवरों में 22 रन आ चुके हैं। 11 रन प्रति ओवर बनाते हुए दोनों बल्लेबाज, ये साझेदारी जो अब 47 रन की हो चुकी है। और हनी ग्रुप वुमेन्स T20 लीग की बात करें साझेदारियों की, तो नंबर 1 पर किसी भी विकेट के लिए अब तक इस टूर्नामेंट में जो रही है नंबर 1 पर।
అలాంటి స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కోసం నా స్మార్ట్ చాయిస్ సెల్ పాయింట్, మీ అన్ని మొబైల్ అవసరాలకి ఒకే ఒక పాయింట్। ఈ డిజిటల్
చూసారా సంతోషం ఎందుకు
बात कर रहे थे हम साझेदारियों की किसी भी विकेट के लिए हनी ग्रुप वुमेन्स T20 लीग के लिए लीग में, तो 1 नंबर पर 103 रनों की नाबाद साझेदारी जो कल हमने देखी थी झांसी लक्ष्मी और श्रीषा के बीच। दूसरे नंबर पर 63 रनों की साझेदारी जो है वो भी पहले विकेट के लिए बनी थी, जो झांसी लक्ष्मी और टीम मालिका के बीच थी। और ये तीसरे नंबर पर ये साझेदारी अर्जित होती हुई। साझेदारियों की बात करें हम 48 रनों की यहाँ पर अनुषा और पुष्पलता के बीच। फिर से खेला इसे ऑन साइड पर लेकिन इस समय सीधे फील्डर के पास खेलना तो चाहती थी मिड विकेट की तरफ पर, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं जल्दी खेल बैठी, इसलिए गेंद सामने जाती हुई। क्या आप जितना लेट खेलेंगे गेंद को तो मौका है कि आप स्क्वायर लेग और मिड विकेट की तरफ रन बटोर सकें। देखिए तो काफ़ी यहाँ पर मिड विकेट और स्क्वायर लेग पे कोई फील्डर तैनात ही नहीं है, खाली छोड़ रखा है वो क्षेत्र यहाँ पर। देखना होगा क्या ये ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर। जी हाँ, जिस तरीके की फील्ड लगाई है कप्तान ने यही कहा है कि ऑन साइड पर ज़्यादा प्रोटेक्शन आपके पास है नहीं, जो आपको करना है वो ऑफ साइड पर गेंदबाजी करनी है। आपके लिए मैंने ऑफ साइड की फील्ड लगा रखी है, आप यहाँ पर गेंदबाजी कीजिए, क्योंकि वहाँ पर अगर आप गलती से भी भटक गई तो फिर बल्लेबाज 4 या 6 ले लेंगे। कर दिया जो नहीं चाहती थी कप्तान, हल्का सा लेग स्टंप पर गेंद किया और उसका पेस का फायदा उठाते हुए यहां पर खेल दिया फाइन लेग के क्षेत्र पे। दोनों ही कप्तान और उप कप्तान बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं। यहाँ पर अनुषा पहुंची है 37 पर, 23 गेंदों का सामना किया है, 6 चौके जड़ चुकी है। यहाँ पर उप कप्तान पुष्पलता 30 पर पहुंच चुकी, 24 गेंदों का सामना कर 4 चौके अपनी पारी में जड़ चुकी हैं। आयशा सिंह गेंदबाजी कर रही हैं। जी हाँ, कहीं ना कहीं कप्तान यही कह रही होगी कि यहाँ पर रखिए आप, क्योंकि मैंने आपको यहाँ की फील्ड दे रखी है और अगर आप अपने नज़रें फिराएंगे तो ऑन साइड का पूरा क्षेत्र मिड विकेट से लेकर फाइन लेग तक पूरा खाली पड़ा है, वहाँ पर कोई फील्डर नहीं है। क्या कप्तान को ये पता नहीं था या फिर अब उनको पता चला है कि वहाँ पर फील्डर ही नहीं है और कहीं ना कहीं गलतियाँ हो रही हैं उनसे, ध्यान रखना होगा। अगर कप्तान नहीं रखे तो कहीं ना कहीं गेंदबाज को तो पता होना चाहिए क्या फील्ड है उसकी। धीमे हाथ से खेलकर चल पड़ी रन के लिए, बढ़िया क्रिकेट इन दोनों के बीच। ये साझेदारी, एक बढ़िया साझेदारी पनपती हुई इन दोनों के बीच। 56 रन इन दोनों ने जोड़े हैं दूसरे विकेट के लिए 38 गेंदों में। खेलना चाहती थी उसे, ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर की गेंद थी कवर्स की तरफ पर, लेकिन 10वां ओवर समाप्त 77 पे 1।
మీరు సొంత ఇల్లు కొనాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీరు ఇల్లు కట్టుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ ఖాళీ స్థలంలో నిర్మాణం చేద్దామనుకుంటున్నారా? అయితే సంప్రదించండి హనీ గ్రూప్.
ప్రపంచం మీ చేతిలో చిక్కాలంటే మీకు ఒక స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కావాలి. మరి అలాంటి స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కోసం నా స్మార్ట్ చాయిస్ సెల్ పాయింట్. మీ అన్ని మొబైల్ అవసరాలకి ఒకే ఒక పాయింట్.
సిఎంఆర్లో షాపింగ్ అంటేనే ఇట్స్ స్పెషల్. సొంత మగ్గాలపై నేసిన పట్టు చీరలు, కొత్త డిజైన్స్, కొత్త కలర్స్ చూడాలా?
CMR Shopping Mall, the Okayuka shop.
जी हाँ, 10 ओवरों का खेल यहाँ पर समाप्त हो चुका है। बचे हैं 4 ओवर और चार ओवरों का खेल बचा है, यानी 24 गेंदें यहाँ पर और बल्लेबाजों के पास मौका है अपना अर्धशतक पूरा करने का। यहाँ पर अनुषा को चाहिए 12 तो दूसरी तरफ पुष्पलता को चाहिए 19। कदमों का किया इस्तेमाल यहाँ पर और एक और रन यहाँ पर अर्जित करती हुई बल्लेबाज हमसा आई है गेंदबाजी करने के लिए। पिछले 3 ओवर यहाँ पर 31 रन इन दोनों बल्लेबाजों ने बटोरे हैं, लगभग 10 रन प्रति ओवर बनाती हुई। हवा में फील्डर उसके नीचे है और ये नहीं करेगी गलती। बड़ा विकेट, साझेदारी तोड़ी यहां पर आमसा ने, आक्रमण में आते ही बड़ा विकेट चटका यहां पर और 57 रनों की ये साझेदारी आखिरकार टूटती हुई सीधे काउ कॉर्नर के फील्डर के हाथ में खेल बैठी। बढ़िया कैच वहाँ पर दयाना का, निगाहें जमाए रखी गेंद के ऊपर और कोई गलती नहीं की, और आते ही विकेट चटकाती हुई यहाँ पर हमसा। हेनरी परेरा आए बल्लेबाजी करने के लिए, आते ही कदमों का इस्तेमाल किया, तो कहीं ना कहीं सेट होकर आई है मान लीजिए ड्रेसिंग रूम से, क्यों जानती है कि काफ़ी कम ओवर बचे यहाँ पर निगाहें होंगी अब कप्तान के ऊपर। एक बल्लेबाज तो अर्धशतक से चूक गई, पर लेकिन इनके पास मौका है। पूरी तरीके से बल्ले पर आई नहीं, वरना ये आर या पार वाला शॉट हो सकता था। कदमों का किया इस्तेमाल, ऊंची गई है गेंद, फील्डर उसके नीचे, एक और विकेट मिलता हुआ यहां पर। बढ़िया कैच यहां पर लॉन्ग ऑन के क्षेत्र पे, धीरे धीरे वे जिन विकेटों की तलाश थी वो मिलती हुई, पर लेकिन एक छोर पर अभी भी अनुषा खड़ी है। Two wickets in this over, and maybe batters trying to go too hard at Hamza. They need to just watch her carefully, because something they need to learn over here, that yes, there are only few overs left, they have wickets in their hand, but that doesn't mean that it's just wild swing. You need to reach to the ball. An excellent over. Talking about the context of the game, that's been a good one. 3 and a 2 wicket in that over. Again getting down on the one knee and then slogging it, not afraid to go aerial. Pavani, KVA, how will she approach her innings? Has to wait and watch now. Finally we see sun out over there, the light has got more brighter, and a pill for a leg before, going for a quick single, and will get easily, should be a leg by. No, yes it is. That was what the umpire was just signalling, it's a leg by. 81 for 3 into the 12th over. After this, 2 more overs to go. Captain Anusha on 41. Now, can she get a half century? A delicate fielder. She does well. That's a good sprint to cut that one just for 2. That is good work in the field by her. Quickly moving towards the ball and making sure that That doesn't race off to the 4. That will take her to 43. Now she's climbed on number 3 for individual highest score in this tournament. At the top, it's the captain of Royals, Seema Queens, Jhansi Lakshmi, with 66 not out. At number 2, it is Hema. In the match number 5, which was played in the morning, she scored 62 not out. And now at number 3, we have Captain Anusha batting on 43 of 28 with 6 fours to her name. Can she get a half century? Can she be the third woman of Honeyy Group Women's T20 League to get a half century? That's been put away. Has that gone all the way? Has to wait and see for the umpires to know it's a bounce just inside for 1. That will take her to 47. Aisha Singh batting all round. She has been good with the bat and even good with the ball, but today not having good outing. She's already gone for 16 into a second over and still 2 more deliveries to go from this over. Right arm off break and left hand batter. Down the track she comes, lofts it to get to half century. Misfield over there by long off field as she becomes the third woman in Honeyy Group Women's T20 League to get a half century. What an achievement by her. This is, look at that strike right, 170. She has been dominating from the word go ever since the game began after the rain. She hasn't looked back, just trying to make sure that the dominance from her continues. And Captain Snehadipti hasn't found an answer to stop her. Forget about getting around, but to stop her. Yes, there was a one chance of getting her around, but they didn't capitalize on that. And after that, she's just been going hard at the bowlers, and that's what the team of VIZIANAGARAM Royals will be regretting. After 12, score was 92 with a loss of 3. And half stopped from Hari Yadav, but won't stop them from getting a couple. That is 100 up over here for VIZAG Dolphins. Now she's coming round the wicket, knowing that over the wicket it's not working over here for her. Yorked herself. Should have stayed in the crease. This was also in the slot. Just because she danced down the track, bowler saw that and she bowled a little bit quicker and flat over there so that she couldn't heave this one over mid-wicket. But now it's captain on strike, Anusha batting on 51. Where is she looking to go? Will she go over long on or mid-wicket or the country region? She's gone towards the square leg for 4 runs. Just behind the square leg. Short and on the pads and easy picking for her. The more the brighter sun gets, the more these two players are getting aggressive. In the air, has she got this one? Oh, mischarged. But we're going to check it whether it's a 6 or 4 from the third umpire. Yes, he's just going to make sure has this gone all the way or not. Just bouncing inside the rope. Waiting for the umpire's signal. You'll see the confirmation has come from the umpire. That's 4 runs. What a mistake she's made over there. Just overran. Couldn't judge it. Two fours to finish up the over after 13-109. Team's highest score in this tournament is 116. That is by Bezawara Blazers. Maybe that will be broken today. Now. It needs something special to attack her. Padmaja into a third over. Just went for 10 in the power play. Picked up 1 wicket. You cannot play across the line to her. She's coming round the wicket. But she's been smart. She's not angling the ball into the batter. She's taking it away. She's keeping the ball away from them. Oh no. She's done everything right to get the bat beaten up over there. But wicket-keeper this time lets it go through the gloves. And through her legs for 4. That is good thinking over here by Padmaja. Normally you see when the bowler is coming round the wicket, he tries to angle the ball in so they can cramp him for home. But over here she knows that even she try to do that, she will be flicked away for runs. Yes, it's been 5 of this 4 runs which came in from her by wicketkeeper. Been doing so well till now until that last ball. She let it go for 4 byes and then a single. 3 deliveries left. 114 for 3 with captain Anusha on strike. Can she get the record of highest individual score to her name? That's a crispy, crunchy drive through the offside. 117, and that is individual. Sorry, that is the team's highest score in this Honeyy Group Women's T20 League. For the individual highest score, still she needs 1 boundary. If she strikes 1 more boundary, she'll get on the top of the table for individual highest score in Honeyy Group Women's T20 League. Down the track, and it's gone. Good fielding of her own bowling over there by Padmaja. Final ball coming up. She needs to hit this one for 4 if she wants to climb on top of the table as individual highest scorer in Honeyy Group Women's T20 League. Yes, team's highest score, they've got to their name VIZAG Dolphins, breaking the previous best. That was by Bezawada Blazers of 116. That was achieved in 20 overs, but this has been achieved in 14 overs. So that tells you they've really played a very good cricket over here. Slow one, getting it down to long on. It will come back for second. So that's going to be still with Jhansi Lakshmi of individual highest score, and she's going to be on second of the table of individual highest score with 65 not out, and 121 is the target over here for VIZIANAGARAM Royals.
మీరు సొంత ఇల్లు కొనాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీరు ఇల్లు కట్టుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ ఖాళీ స్థలంలో నిర్మాణం చేద్దామనుకుంటున్నారా? అయితే సంప్రదించండి హనీ గ్రూప్.
ఈ డిజిటల్ ప్రపంచం మీ చేతిలో చిక్కాలంటే మీకు ఒక స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కావాలి. మరి అలాంటి స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కోసం నా స్మార్ట్ చాయిస్ సెల్ పాయింట్. మీ అన్ని మొబైల్ అవసరాలకి ఒకే ఒక పాయింట్.
చూసారా, సంతోషం. ఎందుకు? సిఎంఆర్లో షాపింగ్ అంటేనే ఇట్స్ స్పెషల్. సొంత మగ్గాలపై నేసిన పట్టు చీరలు, కొత్త డిజైన్స్, కొత్త కలర్స్. చూడాలా?
CMR Shopping Mall, the Oka shop.
Yeah, joining me over here at this moment is the captain of VIZAG Dolphins, Anusha. Anusha scoring 65 of just 36 deliveries with 11 fours. It was a treat to watch you the way you were going after the bowlers.
Actually, last 2 days నా బ్యాటింగ్ మిస్ అయింది. సో ఈరోజు నేను రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ తీసుకొని ఆడాను. నాకు పుష్పలత బాగా సపోర్ట్ చేసింది. అంటే ఎవరు వచ్చినా బ్యాటింగ్ వాళ్ళు బాగా సపోర్ట్ చేశారు. సో నేను త్రూ ద ఇన్నింగ్స్ క్యారీ చేయాలనుకున్నా, క్యారీ చేశాను నేను.
And talk about this then. When you started the game, it was 20 overs game, and then suddenly rain came in, and then game was shortened up to 14 overs. So all of a sudden you needed to change your strategy. What was the plan when you went out to bat after the game began, after rain stopped?
యాక్చువల్లీ మేము ప్రిపేర్డ్గా ఉన్నాం, ఎందుకంటే వర్షం పడింది కాబట్టి ఓవర్స్ తగ్గుతాయి. సో మేము దానికి తగ్గట్టు ప్లాన్ చేసుకున్నాం, మాకు అక్కడే ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేసాం వెళ్ళి.
And now you are the second highest individual scorer over here in this Honeyy Group Women's T20 League. Just missed the ladder by 2 runs. So do you feel disgraced, or you're just happy with what you've got?
Yeah, I'm happy with my bat.
And as a captain now, your responsibility is to restrict that team to net to get the total of 121.
బౌలర్స్ బాగా చేస్తున్నారు లాస్ట్ ఫ్యూ డేస్ నుంచి. సో we will stick our line and length.
Okay, all the best for the remaining inning. That was Anusha, the captain of VIZAG Dolphins, playing in sensational inning of 65, just of 36 bowls with 11 fours to her name. And VIZAG Dolphins will be defending 121 against VIZIANAGARAM ROYALS.
మీరు సొంత ఇల్లు కొనాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీరు ఇల్లు కట్టుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ ఖాళీ స్థలంలో నిర్మాణం చేద్దామనుకుంటున్నారా? అయితే సంప్రదించండి హనీ గ్రూప్.
ఈ డిజిటల్ ప్రపంచం మీ చేతిలో చిక్కాలంటే మీకొక స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కావాలి. మరి అలాంటి స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కోసం నా స్మార్ట్ చాయిస్ సెల్ పాయింట్. మీ అన్ని మొబైల్ అవసరాలకి ఒకే ఒక పాయింట్.
చూసారా సంతోషం ఎందుకు? సిఎంఆర్లో షాపింగ్ అంటేనే ఇట్స్ స్పెషల్. సొంత మగ్గాలపై నేసిన పట్టు చీరలు, కొత్త డిజైన్స్, కొత్త కలర్స్. చూడాలా?
CMR Shopping Mall, the ఒకే ఒక షాప్.
The wait has come to end, the countdown has begun. So put your hands together for the Andhra. Sit back and welcome the best cricket league. We do break records and bring in the heat. Regardless the weather, my vision is winning. My pride is my price. This is what we've been breathing. It's in our blood. That's what keeps our heart beating. So rise for the anthem, cause champions are coming.
వాడు మన ఊరి పిల్లాడు, వాడు మన ఊరి పిల్లాడు, వాడు మన ఊరి పిల్లాడు, మన మధ్య పెరిగాడు, ఆట కోసం పేట దాటి వచ్చేశాడు. చూడు వాడి చూడు, వాడి బలమ బుల్లెట్టు, వాడి ఆటమో రాకెట్టు, చెప్పి తీస్తాడు వికెట్. వాడు ఆడేదే ఆంధ్ర,
Slow left arm orthodox. Pavani Akila into the attack, and somewhere Snehadipti realizing that she needs to go hard at her. She needs to play a captain's inning over here today. And there you see, gone. Wicket down over here. Harika Yadav just trying to get again. That was a big wicket for Harika Yadav, trying to hurry up over there, trying to get on top of the bowler, hitting straight to the fielder in deep. And now it's Diana. She's walked out in the middle. What can she do now? Cleaned up straight away, gone through the button part, inviting her on the front foot, and she gets to the gate to disturb the furniture. 2-2. Can she get a hat trick? We've already seen one hat trick. Will we see the second one? Yes, we have already seen a hat-trick that was in the first game, and it was picked up by Padmaja. Now it's Padmaja. She's walking out in the middle. She's picked up the first hat-trick, and the task on hand is to deny a hat-trick over here to Akila.
మీరు సొంత ఇల్లు కొనాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీరు ఇల్లు
Already out in the middle. She's standing at the north strike.
నిర్మాణం చేద్దామనుకుంటున్నారా? అయితే సంప్రదించండి హనీ గ్రూప్.
ఈ డిజిటల్ ప్రపంచం మీ చేతిలో చిక్కాలంటే మీకు ఒక స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కావాలి. మరి అలాంటి స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కోసం నా స్మార్ట్ చాయిస్ సెల్ పాయింట్. మీ అన్ని మొబైల్ అవసరాలకి ఒకే ఒక పాయింట్.
చూసారా? సంతోషం. ఎందుకు? సిఎంఆర్లో షాపింగ్ అంటేనే ఇట్స్ స్పెషల్. సొంత మగ్గాలపై నేసిన పట్టు చీరలు, కొత్త డిజైన్స్, కొత్త కలర్స్. చూడాలా?
CMR Shopping Mall, the ఒకే ఒక షాప్.
Hat-trick denied over here. So she doesn't want it, the numbers to increase of hat-trick takers. Maybe till the end she just wants to say that she will only remain the hat-trick holder. Time will tell, but at the moment she is denied Akila hat-trick over here. Wanted a single over there, but then a good call over here by Padmaja. Captain at the non-striker end, watching the wickets falling, and now it's Vice Captain. She's walked out in the middle. Responsibility on these to put on a partnership over here, but that partnership needs to come in good time. It's not that it take a lot of time over here in building a partnership. That partnership needs to come in good time. On the front foot, straight to the bowler to bring the end of the over. That's a 3 of this one, and it's 2 down after 2.
మీరు సొంత ఇల్లు కొనాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీరు ఇల్లు కట్టుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ ఖాళీ స్థలంలో నిర్మాణం చేద్దామనుకుంటున్నారా? అయితే సంప్రదించండి హనీ గ్రూప్.
Pushpalata into a second over. Over the wicket, and that's been hit in the airfield. Ed long on is there. She stops this one. Will they come back for 2? No. This is good shot. This is what she needs to do over here. They just play her positive game. Needs to take a learning out of the opposite number. That was Anusha. The way she played fearless cricket was entertaining and got to the half century in style. That same responsibility is also on Vice Captain Padmaja. Dolphin Warriors in 14 overs scored 120. And now the target for VIZIANAGARAM Royals is 122 with the VGD method. Singles won't help them over here to get to that total of 122. Somewhere it needs to find those gaps, and this is about also utilizing the power play, because you know there are only few fielders being appointed outside the circle in the power play zone. Only 2 is allowed, and that's a time where you'd want to hit more 4s and 6s, because after the power play field spreads and the captain has the leverage that she can have 5 fielders outside the circle, that becomes more difficult for the batters to find the gap when we're already on the back foot. What can she do? She's trying her way. Snare Dipti. Can she nudge a half century over here and get the team over the line? But you have to say it's been a good captaincy from Anusha in compared to Snare. Gets through the gap. She dives, but couldn't get the hands to this one. Down towards the third man for 4 runs. After 3-12 without loss.
మీరు సొంత ఇల్లు కొనాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీరు ఇల్లు కట్టుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ ఖాళీ స్థలంలో నిర్మాణం చేద్దామనుకుంటున్నారా? అయితే సంప్రదించండి హనీ గ్రూప్.
డిజిటల్ ప్రపంచం మీ చేతిలో చిక్కాలంటే మీకు ఒక స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కావాలి. మరి అలాంటి స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కోసం నా స్మార్ట్ చాయిస్ సెల్ పాయింట్. మీ అన్ని మొబైల్ అవసరాలకి ఒకే ఒక పాయింట్.
Akila is going to continue from the commentary box, and the asking rate is 10 runs per over, and at the moment they're going just 4 runs per over. That will not help the cause of getting over the line. One thing over here these two batters just needs to do is pierce the gap through the offside. That is more important, knowing that there is no one patrolling the ball on the offside. Two fielders outside the circle are long on and wide-ish. Long on, one is straight and one is a little bit wide. Down the track, that's a right move. That's what she needs to do over here. Down the track, towering it over long on for 6 runs. Captain showing her class. We have already seen from one captain. Is this a time to see the another one coming good? No. That's what she's saying. Hold on. We can do it together, Padmaja. It is all about building on a partnership. What a shot that was of the last ball. The ball before the doctor ball. Again coming down the track. This time she pierced the gap through the offside. Exact 100 required now. She's now going to come across the wicket. Yes, two captains playing class innings over here, trying to do the job for the side. And this time, no, can get past the fielder. She gets a hand with that one. Will she come back for two? No. Will only be a single, and 11 of that one till now, with a delivery still to be bowled over here. But what a confidence she's gained over there after hitting her for 6. All of a sudden she's looking a different player. This is what we saw with Anusha when she struck 1-4. All of a sudden she was changed. Oh no, what you have done it. Captain is trying to do the job for you. What's this required, Padmaja? But well bowled away, Akila. What a comeback. She's picked up a wicket. She would now not regret giving away those 11 to Sneha Depte, because she's broken this partnership. And after 4 scores, 23 with a loss of 3. Now the most trusted player of the side of the Royals, Aisha Singh. She's rocked out in the middle. She's the leading run scorer for the Royals with 40 runs till now. She has added up in a 2 outings. She was good against spin over there, snare in the last over, but how good is she against pace? Now must wait and see. No. That was really a good comeback by Akila, knocking down the vice captain and showing her the way to make it to the dugout. Just coming down the track, hitting it over the bowler's head. She hasn't done this one well, but it's going to be 4 runs. Two fielders just looking at each other. She was thinking shield grab, One of them just bended but couldn't stop that one. Maybe just ricocheted onto that boundary rope. The advertising cushion which we have on the boundary ropes. This is not, you need it. Now she's looking dangerous. Now all of a sudden she is trying to take the responsibility. She needs to play good innings. She needs to come on. That is better. Nudge it away. You know that you've already got a ball in this over. Pressure is on the bowler now. She needs to stop you from scoring that 10 run on this over. And somewhere she's just given a strong to left-hander.
మీరు సొంత ఇల్లు కొనాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీరు ఇల్లు కట్టుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ ఖాళీ స్థలంలో నిర్మాణం చేద్దామనుకుంటున్నారా? అయితే సంప్రదించండి హనీ గ్రూప్.
ఈ డిజిటల్ ప్రపంచం మీ చేతిలో చిక్కాలంటే మీకు ఒక స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కావాలి. మరి అలాంటి స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కోసం నా స్మార్ట్ చాయిస్ సెల్ పాయింట్. మీ అన్ని మొబైల్ అవసరాలకి ఒకే ఒక పాయింట్.
చూసారా సంతోషం ఎందుకు? సిఎంఆర్లో షాపింగ్ అంటేనే ఇట్స్ స్పెషల్. సొంత మగ్గాలపై నేసిన పట్టు చీరలు.
ఈ డిజిటల్ ప్రపంచం మీ చేతిలో చిక్కాలంటే మీకు ఒక స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కావాలి. మరి
Aisha Singh to face Pushpalata, who she's bowling her last over. Maybe somewhere captain should have kept her over for the last overs in the death overs, but maybe she's entrusting the other bowlers and that she has the resource to bowl in the death overs. But to me, the way she's bowled in the power play, she should have been kept back. Good shot, but can't get past the fielder at mid-off. She's off the mark with a single. Five gone, score is 30, and Snail will have the striker in the next over. Captain trying to get overs up the sleeve. Maybe knowing that this is her last over, and if she can pick up a wicket of snare, then they're definitely into this game and letting no chance. But Snare has a different thinking. Again down the ground, and she goes dead straight over the bowler's head for a maximum. Wow, it's treat to watch. On the other hand, in the first inning, we are seeing Anusha hitting fours, but Snare Dipti, she's putting them into the crowd for a maximum. She's saying nothing to catch for you fielders. This is all for the spectators to catch it. Till now, field outside off stump, where she was patrolling the cover point region, now being brought into the circle. You have deep square leg, you have whitish mid wicket, long on, long off. Where will she go? Again down the ground, this time through the offside, along the carpet. You beauty! What innings you're playing! You're entertaining it and getting everyone behind you. Wow, not afraid to go down the ground to her. Look at the confidence in her eyes. Backing up, backing up. Oh, that is playing with the mind of the bowler. This is what happened when experience tried to tower inexperience. It's the nerves which are now speaking over here for Akila. How to bowl to this. Sneer batter, Snare Dipti, but that is good cricket once again from Snare. She's not trying to get carried away over here. She knows her strength and weakness, calming herself down and knowing that already 10 has been produced of the first 2. But the thing over here is, can she find a batter batting along with her? Players already back in the dugout, but now she knows Aisha Singh is a trustable player. She will stand the ground, and if these two can build on this partnership, this match is on, for which the crowd has turned out, and viewers watching from home, they want a thriller. That tells you the maturity of Aisha Singh. Now a different strategy over here by bowler across the wicket, but it's in the air. Miscue, who's getting under this one? No! Luck is with her, this is for sure. It lands in between 3 fielders. Fielder from extra cover, fielder from long off, fielder from long on. All 3 were racing to catch this one because they knew this could have been a big wicket over here if any one of them would have reached over there, but none of them could make over there, and bowl landing in between the 3. (13 of the last over after 6). Score is 43 with a loss of 3.
కొనాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీరు ఇల్లు కట్టుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ ఖాళీ స్థలంలో నిర్మాణం చేద్దామనుకుంటున్నారా? అయితే సంప్రదించండి హనీ గ్రూప్.
అలాంటి స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కోసం నా స్మార్ట్ చాయిస్ సెల్ పాయింట్. మీ అన్ని మొబైల్ అవసరాలకి ఒకే ఒక పాయింట్.
కొత్త డిజైన్స్, కొత్త కలర్స్ చూడాలా?
CMR Shopping Mall, the Oka shop.
Dot 3. Right arm leg break. Leading wicket taker in this tournament is into the attack. But she's up against Nia. She's looking in completely different mode today. She wasn't ready. Maybe there was some distraction where she felt it was distracting her and just pulling herself away from the shot. Two sixes, 3 fours, 17 deliveries. She's on 32. That's into the gap. A long work to be done by the fielder. She can't get to this one. That's her fourth boundary to take her to 36. She's a champion player, and the champ is really coming good today, and she's showing her class in this chase. From 84 balls, they are chasing 122, and now the equation is 75 to get from 47. They are scoring just about 7 runs per over, but they need to score at 10 runs per over if they need to get home. Shot pulled away, field in the deep, will only be a single. Spinner on and left-hander bat on strike. It becomes more easier for the left-hand batter to hit the shot with the turn. But over here, to stop her from scoring those big shots, she needs to have a good googly over there, decent one. Just keep on taking it away from the left-hander, because if you're going to bring in, she's going to keep on sweeping or pulling you away towards the onside. Again, no protection on the offside for Aisha. So that means she just needs to get past the inner circle. And there you see, I'm told you that you need to have those googlies over here against the left-hander, because with that turn it becomes more easier, and when she's bowling round the wicket it is more easier. She can go for the sweep shot with a lot of confidence, knowing that it's going to go down the leg side, even if she misses that one. But now the eyes are all on the captain. Where is she looking to hit this one? Looking for a big sweep over there. Fielder are there in the deep. Mid wicket, square leg. Down the track she comes and hit it. It along the carpet for another single. It's decent over, quite a good over. You know, I have to say that she has kept both the batters quite over there. Just 7 of this one with a delivery left, and that brings up 50 of VIZIANAGARAM Royals. Equation 72 to get from 43 is still 10 runs per over. From one end they're getting, from the other they're not getting it. Tossed it up, just clears the front leg, so she could easily strike it too long on for a single. She'll keep the strike over there after 7:51 with a loss of 3.
చూసారా? సంతోషం. ఎందుకు? సిఎంఆర్లో షాపింగ్ అంటేనే ఇట్స్ స్పెషల్. సొంత మగ్గాలపై నేసిన పట్టు చీరలు, కొత్త డిజైన్స్, కొత్త కలర్స్. చూడాలా?
CMR Shopping Mall, the ఒకే ఒక షాప్.
మీరు సొంత ఇల్లు కొనాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీరు ఇల్లు కట్టుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ ఖాళీ స్థలంలో నిర్మాణం చేద్దామనుకుంటున్నారా? అయితే సంప్రదించండి హనీ గ్రూప్.
ఈ డిజిటల్ ప్రపంచం మీ చేతిలో చిక్కాలంటే మీకు ఒక స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కావాలి. మరి అలాంటి స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కోసం నా స్మార్ట్ చాయిస్ సెల్ పాయింట్.
Just watching those black clouds, you could say it's rained very heavily over here, but no, it was just a slight drizzle, so it kept on coming down for an hour. But we were fortunate enough that we have a game on hand after that. It's a 14 overs aside, and 14 overs VIZAG Dolphins scoring 120, and the target is 122 with the VGD method over here. It's a revised target for VIZIANAGARAM ROYALS, and at the moment they are 52 with the 8th over in progress. Captain Anusha has seen spin, not doing the job for her, so she's gone to pace. Is Sri Lakshmi. She's into the tag. Harding not much of a scoring Sneha has done up against the paces, but she's been good up against the spinners. What will she do over here against Sri Lakshmi? Just watch out the field. Sweeper cover, long off, long on, mid wicket to four fielders just outside the circle. That is good cricket over here. Knowing that fielders are on the edge of the circle, nudge it away into the gap and pick up a single. This really surprised me that for a set batter they had 5 fielders inside the circle. And now they've got the 5th one also over here for Aisha. That was a peel for a leg before, was way going down the leg side. There was nowhere the ball was heading onto the stumps. But somewhere Aisha would be disappointed that was a ball she could have just put away. And knowing that 2 fielders inside the circle, a short fine leg and square leg. This time shot. She doesn't miss out onto this one and gets into the gap at deep mid wicket for 4 runs. She was not happy on the last one, but this time she would be delighted. Trying to crush that one through the point region. She doesn't make any contact on this occasion. A dot ball, still a decent over, with the asking rate being at around 10 runs per over. They're going for 6 and 7. So Captain Anusha would be happy with her bowlers if they're keeping it anything to 6, 7, 8, because she doesn't want them to go for 10 or 11 or 12. Wild swing and a miss to bring the end of 8 after 8, 57 with a loss of 3. slided ball which was dipping away there. That will take her into the 40s. And now she registers her name at number 4th for individual highest score in Honeyy Group Women's T20 League. Top of the table, it's still Jhansi Lakshmi with 66. And number 2, it's Anusha with 65. And number 3, it's Hema with 62 not out. And now captain of Royals, Snehadipti at 40 not out. Aisha down the ground. Oh, she was looking to go for the catch, just falling short of her. But in that process, she couldn't stop the ball from getting away from her. And another boundary. Aisha taking responsibility on her shoulders. Talking about leading run score in the tournament with from 3 innings, Jhansi Lakshmi 97 runs at a strike rate of 140. Top edge, but away from the wicket keeper. Will only be a single. We're talking about leading run scorer in this Honeyy Group Women's T20 League. Jhansi Lakshmi from 3 innings, 97 with a strike rate of 140. Captain of VIZAG Dolphins, and Anusha from 3 innings 93 and strike rate 129. Shikala Hema Bindu she scored 85 from 3 innings, strike rate of 116. Came on Trishri from 3 innings 69, strike rate of 81, and now slowly it's captain of the Royals, Snehadipti, climbing up in the ladder. She's at number 5, but from 3 innings she's got 57 with a strike rate of 154. She's still out in the middle. She's batting. Down the track, high, handsome, for a maximum. Yes, she says, keep on watching, many more coming at your way. That is some sort of cricket to watch, and she is just delighting the viewers and the crowd. Wow, dominance. Just trying to counter the innings of Anusha. That's what she's doing over here now. Full toss, and now with that boundary she gets to her half century. She now becomes the 4th batter to score a 50 in a Honeyy Group Women's T20 League. And 3 has come today. What a day this has been. 3 50s been scored today. First it was Hema, then it was Anusha, and now it's the captain Snehadipti. Job is still not done. Still 49 to get from 31. Anusha needs to find a better option to get her out, because the leading wicket taker in this tournament also doesn't have any answer where to bowl to her. Again down the ground, but this time she keeps it along the carpet, straight to long off, and she'll have a strike with her. 9 gone, score is 74 with a loss of 3. Don't leave your seats, this is getting a thriller.
మీరు సొంత ఇల్లు కొనాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీరు ఇల్లు కట్టుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ ఖాళీ స్థలంలో నిర్మాణం చేద్దామనుకుంటున్నారా? అయితే సంప్రదించండి. Honeyy Group.
ఈ డిజిటల్ ప్రపంచం మీ చేతిలో చిక్కాలంటే మీకు ఒక స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కావాలి. మరి అలాంటి స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కోసం నా స్మార్ట్ చాయిస్ సెల్ పాయింట్. మీ అన్ని మొబైల్ అవసరాలకి ఒకే ఒక పాయింట్.
చూసారా, సంతోషం. ఎందుకు? సిఎంఆర్లో షాపింగ్ అంటేనే ఇట్స్ స్పెషల్. సొంత మగ్గాలపై నేసిన పట్టు చీరలు, కొత్త డిజైన్స్, కొత్త కలర్స్. చూడాలా?
CMR Shopping Mall, the ఒకే ఒక షాప్.
This is Andhra Premier League.
కొట్టర డప్పు కొట్టర డప్పు కొట్టర డప్పు కొట్టర డప్పు కొట్టర 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 డప్పు కొట్టర డప్పు.
Sri Lakshmi, 6 came off a first over. Last over, 17 runs were produced, 2 fours and a 6 was hit in the last over. This encounter has come to the last 5 overs. Sneha playing it towards the onside. Fielder is there in the deep, will only be a single. This partnership of 51 in no time, just of 30. Another milestone of partnerships being built on over here. We have seen 2 partnerships for the first wicket. We've seen a partnership of 50 for the second wicket, and now we see a partnership for the 50 wicket. For a 50 run for the 4th wicket in this tournament. Oh, lovely shot. What a sound that made when she struck it through the covers for a single. 3 occasions where a partnership of 50 has been put on. One for the first wicket, one for the second wicket, and now this one for the 4th wicket. And 100 run stand has also been put up in Honeyy Group Women's T20 League. That was for the first wicket. Shuffled towards the offside, then came down the track, and that was intelligently bowled over here by Sri Lakshmi. She saw Sneha trying to do something different. She took the ball away from her, bowling it wider and taking the pace off the delivery. At the moment, she's been doing well for the captain. The asking rate is still 10 runs per over. Maybe somewhere now Aisha needs to step up over here, because alone Sneha Dipti can't do the job. It's about teamwork. She's trying to her best, but someone needs to step up over here with her now. And somewhere on the other hand, you have to say Sri Lakshmi has been intelligent in keeping these 2 batters quiet. Just going at 6 runs per over. That's what the captain wanted from her. Wide outside off stump. She's got her protection over there, so no worries over there. Captain would be saying, if you bowl wide, no worries, I've given the field over there. Bowl to your field. And that's what she's doing at the moment. The asking rate is now rising up. If you don't see a boundary in this over, it will definitely climb to more than 10 overs per over. This is where she's been spot on with her bowling. 80 after 10 and still 42 to get from 24. $79 after 10, 43 to get from 24. 7.9 at the moment they are scoring it, and the required is 10.75 runs per over. This is going to be a crucial over in this chase. If this over goes for 10 to 15. Coming down the track, fielder in the deep, it's captain herself. She can't stop this one. 4 runs. Was this a wrong move? Getting a spinner up against Niyaditi, where she has been so good against the spin. Hasn't left. Where she hasn't let any spinner settle in. Could have been a better choice to going medium pace, because she loves spin. A lawful toss being played down too long on. Fielders have to be on their toes at this moment. One rare mistake, the game is going away. It's a good fight shown over here by the Royals. At one stage, they were 23 for 3. And who would have given them this chance that it would make up to 84 in 11th over with a loss of 3 wickets and this partnership of 61 just of 38. Cleaned up! This is a silly mistake. Trying to be casual, just trying to work off a race towards the onside. Lets the gap between bat and pad, and that's thrown under bat to dismiss the furniture of her, and Asha has to take a walk back, and this partnership of 68 has been broken over here by Devika. Now, Hamsake, she's coming out to bat. What would Bisneya saying to her? Just give me the strike, or you two go after the bowlers, because it's all about the team. 21 bowls, 38 to get, and 6 wickets in hand. And with Sneha still out in the middle, this should be done easily over here by the Royals, but who knows? This is game of cricket. It turns up and down, and we have seen many games in this way. She's showing a positive sign straight away, driving it with a lot of confidence at long off. And now with 2 balls left, what will Sneha do? Will she just play out, or will she look to go for another maximum? Definitely that is in her eyes. She is looking at the field, but where will Devika bowl to her is going to be important. Will it be full? Will she flight? Will he just drag a little bit short and bowl quick outside off stump? There you see the quicker one. That shows that she knows the game, knowing that the flight will just treat her for a 4 or 6. She was quite brilliant, just bowling that quicker one into the pads of Sneha. Somewhere a boundary is required in this over. A boundary to finish up, because this has gone above 11 runs per over. Again, intelligence. This time to Hamsa. She just slows down the pace and just 8 of that one. 87 after 11. Still 35 to get from 18. In the air, but it will land safely. But important over here is now Sneha is on strike. Don't leave your seats. This game is still on. It's a thriller we're going to witness over here. 17 deliveries, 34 to get. Sneha going hose high, handsome, and no worries. She has struck this one from the sweet part of the bat, and that is the longest six she has hit till now. Wow. Wow, just get up off your seats and applaud for what inning she's playing. Witnessing an inning with your own eyes present on the field tells you that how a good player she's been. She's scored 66 just off 33 balls with a strike rate of 200. And look at the column of sixes. She's struck 4 sixes. Today she had different mindset. She walked out to bat, maybe to get a win for the side. She's now equal with Jhansi Lakshmi on 66 with individual highest score. Down the leg side somewhere, she's disappointed, just needed to get a fine tickle to that one. That one could have raced down towards the fine leg, but she won't mind one more extra run to the total. 27 to get from 15. She's putting the pressure on the bowler. Sri Lakshmi was so good in the first 2 overs. The moment she's been struck for a 6, she's also lost herself. Where to bowl to her now? Drag shot and pulled over. Fielders there in the deep. She can't stop this one, and now she becomes the highest scorer. Individual highest score is now to her name. Wow! She goes past Jhansi Lakshmi. She's kept this game alive. One-man show. Alone fighting for her side. She's taken all the burden on her shoulders and has responded so well. Everyone out in the middle applauding for her. But she knows the job is still not done. 22 to get from 13. 100 is up over here for VIZIANAGARAM Royals. In the airfield, can she get to this one? No, one bounce for 4 runs or 6. No, 4. That brings the end of 12. It's 104 with a loss of 4 wickets. And we are heading in the last 2 overs. 18 to get from 12. You cannot expect a game like this on your hands when you come out to watch a thriller. You cannot expect anything or less than this. You've come out to watch 2 good sides battling neck to neck, eye to eye, shoulder to shoulder. But at the moment, it's only one woman. It's Sneha doing the job for her side. One man, one woman army, you can say that. She would be disappointed that she couldn't put this one towards the fence off the leg by. Devika gave away 8 in the first over. Picked up a wicket, broke the partnership which was looking dangerous. Can she do it again in this over? Down the track comes Hamza, and she finds the gap. Two fielders were inside the circle. Square leg, fine leg, and she just needed to bisect both of them, and she's done beautifully. Fine leg and square leg was up in the circle. She came down the track, bowler dragging his shot, and she just placed it in between the both. Now the fielder, square leg fielder, is moving back. Should have done prior to this ball. Captain needs to be proactive. She's just chasing the game over here. Captain, after the shot, she's changing the field. Somewhere she should know what the batters are trying to do. 12 to get from 9. Oh, we don't want to say this. We are watching a wonderful game. We are watching a wonderful innings. We don't want the rain to interrupt now the show. High, handsome, but only for a single on one bounce to the field. Deep extra cover. It's a drizzling, and Hamza times this one straight to long off for a single. We are going to be heading into the last over, but you have to say she's bowled well, even after being struck for a 4. She's gone just for 8 in this over. 7 with the bat and 1 of a leg by. Can Sneha hit a 6 or a 4 of the last ball? The rain is getting a little bit heavier over here. Come down the track in the air for a while, and she'll return back for a couple. So we move into the last over where 8 is required from 6.
మీరు సొంత ఇల్లు కొనాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీరు ఇల్లు కట్టుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ ఖాళీ స్థలంలో నిర్మాణం చేద్దామనుకుంటున్నారా? అయితే సంప్రదించండి హనీ గ్రూప్.
ఈ డిజిటల్ ప్రపంచం మీ చేతిలో చిక్కాలంటే మీకు ఒక స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కావాలి. మరి అలాంటి స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కోసం నా స్మార్ట్ చాయిస్ సెల్ పాయింట్. మీ అన్ని మొబైల్ అవసరాలకి ఒకే ఒక పాయింట్.
చూసారా? సంతోషం. ఎందుకు? సిఎంఆర్లో షాపింగ్ అంటేనే ఇట్స్ స్పెషల్. సొంత మగ్గాలపై నేసిన పట్టు చీరలు, కొత్త డిజైన్స్, కొత్త కలర్స్. చూడాలా?
CMR Shopping Mall, the ఒకే ఒక షాప్.
You walked out of your house today that you're going to witness a thriller, and yes, you are witnessing it. The Royals up against the Dolphins. Hamza gets it into the gap for 4 to start the proceedings. Navya into the attack. Welcome Navya with a 4. Just 4 needed. Just 4 needed to close this game. All credit. So should go to Sneha, and then 2 partners who played a supporting role over here. Aisha in that partnership of 61 for the 4th wicket, and now Hamza scoring 17 in this partnership of 34. She is down the track, and maybe she is given the captain the leverage and the privilege to finish this game in style. Can she strike the 5th one? We saw yesterday game closed by a 6 from Jhansi Lakshmi. No! What a mistake she's made over here in this crucial stage of this match. Oh no! Has she grabbed the game in her hand over here for the Dolphins. Now we're picking up the wicket of Snehadipti, but not before she's entertained everyone. What a knock she's played. 74, just off 40 balls. 4 fours and 4 sixes over there. Yes, the dugout applauding her and the crowd applauding her for innings. What an innings it has been from her. But the job is still not done. Somewhere has Navya opened the door for her side for the Dolphins to win this game by picking up the wicket of Snehadipti. Sarayu, she's out in the middle. She gets it down at long on. And now 2 balls, 2 runs. 2 balls, 2 runs. Hamza, can you finish it off? Is this going to the last over, or will we see a super over? I didn't understood why the fielders are now on the edge of the boundary. Just 2 required. Should have been more attacking field. Save the single, and that's a winning shot over there, over the top of mid-on. Hamza finishes the game over here for the VIZIANAGARAM Royals, and they win this contest by 5 wickets. What innings it has been. Talking about Snehadipti, moving on to Aisha Singh, and then Hamza closing the game over here for the Royals, and they get over the line. Just 1 ball before by 5 wickets.
మీరు సొంత ఇల్లు కొనాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీరు ఇల్లు కట్టుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ ఖాళీ స్థలంలో నిర్మాణం చేద్దామనుకుంటున్నారా? అయితే సంప్రదించండి హనీ గ్రూప్.
ఈ డిజిటల్ ప్రపంచం మీ చేతిలో చిక్కాలంటే మీకు ఒక స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కావాలి. మరి అలాంటి స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కోసం నా స్మార్ట్ చాయిస్ సెల్ పాయింట్. మీ అన్ని మొబైల్ అవసరాలకి ఒకే ఒక పాయింట్.
చూసారా? సంతోషం. ఎందుకు? సిఎంఆర్లో షాపింగ్ అంటేనే ఇట్స్ స్పెషల్. సొంత మగ్గాలపై నేసిన పట్టు చీరలు, కొత్త డిజైన్స్, కొత్త కలర్స్. చూడాలా?
CMR Shopping Mall, the ఒకే ఒక షాప్.
సొంత ఇల్లు కొనాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీరు ఇల్లు కట్టుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ ఖాళీ స్థలంలో నిర్మాణం చేద్దామనుకుంటున్నారా? అయితే సంప్రదించండి హనీ గ్రూప్.
ఈ డిజిటల్ ప్రపంచం మీ చేతిలో చిక్కాలంటే మీకొక స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కావాలి. మరి అలాంటి స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కోసం నా స్మార్ట్ చాయిస్ సెల్ పాయింట్. మీ అన్ని మొబైల్ అవసరాలకి ఒకే ఒక పాయింట్.
చూసారా? సంతోషం. ఎందుకు? సిఎంఆర్లో షాపింగ్ అంటేనే ఇట్స్ స్పెషల్. సొంత మగ్గాలపై నేసిన పట్టు చీరలు, కొత్త డిజైన్స్, కొత్త కలర్స్. చూడాలా?
CMR Shopping Mall, the ఒకే ఒక షాప్.
ఈ డిజిటల్ ప్రపంచం మీ చేతిలో చిక్కాలంటే మీకొక స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కావాలి.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ ఆల్. అందరికీ ప్రెజెంటేషన్కి స్వాగతం. ఒక చక్కటి మ్యాచ్ చూసాం మనం, చాలా క్లోజ్ మ్యాచ్. రెండు జట్ల నుంచి ఒక పక్క అనుష, ఇంకో పక్క స్నేహదీప్తి. ఇందాకే మనం అనుకున్నాం 56,000 వ్యూస్ వచ్చాయని. ఇప్పుడు 65,000 వ్యూస్ వరకు వచ్చాయి. దీనికి మన మహిళా క్రికెటర్లే ముఖ్య కారణం. ఎందుకంటే మనం చూసాము 14 అవర్స్లో 122 ఎంత బాగా చేజ్ చేశారో. ఆంధ్ర క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ వుడ్ లైక్ టు థ్యాంక్ స్పాన్సర్స్, టైటిల్ స్పాన్సర్ హనీ గ్రూప్, కో స్పాన్సర్ సిఎంఆర్ షాపింగ్ మాల్, అసోసియేట్ స్పాన్సర్ సెల్ పాయింట్, గోల్డ్ స్పాన్సర్ గ్లోరియస్ న్యాచురల్స్. టుడేస్ చీఫ్ గెస్ట్ శ్రీలత గారు, ఎండి హనీ గ్రూప్. వెల్కమ్ మ్యామ్. శృతి గారు, డిజిటల్ మేనేజర్ హనీ గ్రూప్. అనురాధ నిర్మల్ గారు, ఎపెక్స్ కౌన్సిల్ మెంబర్. Welcome, ma'am. Now I would like to ask Anusha to come here. అనుష, ఎక్సలెంట్ నాక్. నీ నాక్ గురించి ఏం చెప్తున్నావు?
అంటే 2 మ్యాచెస్ తర్వాత మళ్ళీ కంబ్యాక్ చేశాను. సో రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ తీసుకొని టీం కోసం ఆడాను నేను. ఐఎమ్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ ఫర్ మై పర్ఫార్మెన్స్.
అలాగే 121, 122 టార్గెట్ 14 అవర్స్లో. ఆ టార్గెట్ని ఎందుకు డిఫెండ్ చేయలేకపోయారు?
బౌలర్స్ ఇంకా కొంచెం ప్లాన్కి తగ్గట్టు వేసింటే బాగుండు. అంటే మధ్యలో లూజ్ బాల్స్ ఇచ్చారు. సో అవి కొంచెం కంట్రోల్ చేసింటే బాగుండు అనిపించింది.
అలాగే స్నేహ నాక్ గురించి ఏం మాట్లాడతావు?
అబ్సల్యూట్లీ బ్రిలియంట్. నో వర్డ్స్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ అనుష, థ్యాంక్ యూ. నౌ విన్నింగ్ కెప్టెన్ స్నేహదీప్తి. స్నేహ 122 టార్గెట్ 14 అవర్స్. అప్పుడు ఏం గేమ్ ప్లాన్ చేశారు?
బ్యాటింగ్ మా ఎప్పటి నుంచో స్ట్రెంగ్త్ అని చెప్పాం, బట్ ఈరోజు మేము ప్రూవ్ చేయగలిగాం. మా డెప్త్ దాకా మాకు బ్యాటింగ్ ఉంది, బట్ కొన్ని వికెట్స్ పోయాయి. బట్ స్టిల్ ఎవరో ఒకరు స్టాండ్ తీసుకోవాలి టాప్ 4లో అని చెప్పి మేము ప్లాన్ చేసాం, అదే జరిగింది.
నీ నాకు గురించి ఏం చెప్తావు?
నా ఎప్పుడు T20 అన్నది నా గేమ్కి, అంటే ఆ స్టైల్కి నా ఫేవరెట్ గేమ్ స్టైల్ ఇది. సో నేను జస్ట్ లూజ్ బాల్స్ కోసం వెయిట్ చేశాను. పెద్ద హిట్స్ అప్పుడే దొరుకుతాయని నాకు తెలుసు. ఏదైతే గుడ్ బాల్స్ ఉన్నాయి వాటికి నేను సింగిల్ రొటేట్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేశాను అంతే.
అలాగే అనుష వండర్ఫుల్ నాక్ ఆడింది, దాని గురించి కూడా నీ కమెంట్స్.
అనూష అసలు ఇంకా వాళ్ళు ఆడిన ఆట చూస్తే ఇంకా మాకు చాలా తక్కువ టార్గెట్ ఇచ్చారనిపించింది. చాలా బాగా ఆడారు ఇద్దరు. పుష్ప కూడా మంచి నాక్ ఆడింది.
థ్యాంక్ యూ స్నేహ. వెళ్ళొద్దు, ఇక్కడే ఉండు. ఉమెన్ ఆఫ్ ద మ్యాచ్ స్నేహదీప్తి. థ్యాంక్ యూ స్నేహ. Yeah.
I would like to dedicate this match award to late Narendranath garu because యాక్చువల్లీ నా ఇంత వణుకుతున్నాను అంటే ఆయన గురించి గుర్తు తెచ్చుకుంటేనే వణుకుతున్నాను బికాజ్ ఆయన ఉమెన్ క్రికెట్కి చాలా చేయాలనుకున్నారు. ఆయన అంటే 2013లో నేను ఇండియా ఆడినప్పుడు నాకు ఫ్యామిలీ రాలేదు, ఎవ్వరు రాలేదు, ఆయన ఒక్కలే వచ్చారు. ఎందుకంటే నేను 16 years old అని. ఆయన నేను లైఫ్ లాంగ్ మర్చిపోలేను. ఆయన్ని ఇలాంటి టైంలో గుర్తు తెచ్చుకోవడం నిజంగా నాకు ఎమోషనల్గా ఫీల్ అవుతున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ నరేందర్ సార్.
Thank you, Sneha, for remembering us Narendranath Sir, the legendary person. Thank you. మనతో శృతి గారు ఉన్నారు, డిజిటల్ మేనేజర్ హనీ గ్రూప్. మేడం ఈరోజు వచ్చారు మ్యాచ్ చూడడానికి, మీకు ఎలా అనిపించింది ఉమెన్స్ క్రికెట్ చూస్తే?
యాక్చువల్లీ హనీ గ్రూప్ విమెన్స్ క్రికెట్ స్పాన్సర్ చేస్తుంది అంటేనే ఐ ఫెల్ట్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ బికాజ్ నేను కూడా స్కూల్లో కాలేజ్లో ఉండేటప్పుడు స్పోర్ట్స్ పర్సన్ అనమాట. సో ఐఎమ్ వర్కింగ్ ఫర్ అ కంపెనీ వేర్ యునో విమెన్ ఆర్ ఎంకరేజ్డ్ ఫర్ ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ అండ్ ఇప్పుడు ఇలాంటి ఈవెంట్స్ కూడా స్పాన్సర్ చేసి వాళ్ళని ఎంకరేజ్ చేయడం ఐఎమ్ వెరీ ప్రౌడ్ అండ్ లుకింగ్ అట్ ద ప్లేయర్స్ ఆల్సో ఐ ఫీల్ ఇట్ ఈస్ వర్త్ ఇట్. వీఆర్ డూయింగ్ అ వెరీ గ్రేట్ జాబ్ ఎట్ ఎంకరేజింగ్ యంగ్ టాలెంట్. సో ఐఎమ్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ ఫర్ వాట్ వీఆర్ డూయింగ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
మీరు టీవీలో మ్యాచ్ చూశారు, అలాగే ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి మ్యాచ్ చూశారు, లైవ్లో ఎలా అనిపించిందండి?
లైవ్లో ఐవ్ సీన్ రీసెంట్గా ఇండియా సౌత్ ఆఫ్రికా మ్యాచ్ కూడా మేము చూసాము. బట్ ఐ ఫెల్ట్ దిస్ ఈజ్ మోర్ ఎక్సైటింగ్ దెన్ వాట్ వీ వాచ్ దేర్ బికాజ్ యాజ్ అ ఫెలో ఉమెన్ ఐ ఫెల్ట్ రియలీ వెరీ హ్యాపీ దట్ దే హ్యావ్ గివెన్ అ స్ట్రాంగ్ కాంపిటీషన్ టు ది అపోజింగ్ టీమ్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం, థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ కమింగ్ అండ్ సపోర్టింగ్ ఉమెన్స్ క్రికెట్. మ్యామ్ ఫ్యూ వర్డ్స్. ఈరోజు స్నేహ నాకు చూశారు, మీకు ఎలా అనిపించిందండి స్నేహ నాకు గురించి?
అంటే చాలా చాలా హ్యాపీగా అనిపించిందండి. ఎందుకంటే ఎప్పుడు నేను ఎక్కువ లైవ్లో చూడలేదు లేడీస్ ఆడడము, ఎప్పుడు జెంట్స్దే చూసేవాళ్ళము. ఇలా లేడీస్ కూడా ఇంత బాగా పర్ఫామ్ చేయగలరు అని చాలా హ్యాపీగా అనిపించింది. ఇంకా ముందు ముందు రోజుల్లో 100% వస్తుందండి రిజర్వేషన్ కూడా ఖచ్చితంగా లేడీస్కి. నా సపోర్ట్ కూడా ఎప్పుడు లేడీస్కే ఉంటుంది.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం, క్రికెట్ కూడా కీప్ ఆన్ సపోర్టింగ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ మ్యామ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
మరి అలాంటి స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ కోసం నా స్మార్ట్ చాయిస్ సెల్ పాయింట్. మీ అన్ని మొబైల్ అవసరాలకి ఒకే ఒక పాయింట్.
చూసారా సంతోషం ఎందుకు? సిఎంఆర్లో షాపింగ్ అంటేనే ఇట్స్ స్పెషల్. సొంత మగ్గాలపై నేసిన పట్టు చీరలు, కొత్త డిజైన్స్, కొత్త కలర్స్ చూడాలా?
CMR Shopping Mall, the
వచ్చేశాడు చూడు వాడి బల్లెమ్మ బుల్లెట్